Really looking forward to this one tonight. The Leafs will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Takes a shot. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Moves the puck behind the net. Here's a short pass to Matthews. Oh, wow, what a save!
An unbelievable save there, James. I mean, a combination of technical skill and athleticism equals desperation. Outstanding. Demko's dialed in and anticipating the play so effectively, making a huge save from a dangerous spot on the ice.
Shakes off the coverage. Tries to the crease. Blocked by Demko.
They always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
The Dvorak's won it in their own end. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck.
He knows he's only one goal away from his next milestone. That's why he's possessing the puck tonight.
Woll's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. And he handles a cross-ice pass. Moves it to Riley. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Great save, made it perfect. Picked up along the boards by Michkov. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Pass out front, and that's stopped. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Nearing the midway mark of the period. The game is still scoreless. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. Picked up here in the neutral zone by Holloway. Picked off in the offensive end. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Sanheim's got it along the wing. Look out. Into the corner of the attacking area. Blocked away by Wall.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job. Now they're really driving pressure in the O-zone, dictating the pace. Now they've got to find a way to funnel it to the net.
And he takes the feed. The Flyers are across the line and into the offensive end. Takes a shot. Glove save, and he made it look simple.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong. He's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
Past the midway mark of the frame. Still looking for our first goal. The Leafs win the draw. Moves it quickly over to Nyes. They've got numbers here. Feeds it over on the rush. And that doesn't reach the net. Stopped by the goaltender. Feeds it to Vero. Here they come on the attack. Here's a chance. And there's the save. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Philadelphia's won the draw. Here's a shot, and he stamps that one with the glove.
What an incredible save in a high-danger scoring area. I mean,
he's got a step. Tremendous save on an incredible chance there.
Oh, I can't believe he's been denied, James. He's typically so good in this one-on-one situation.
Oh, here we go. Tremendous stop by Wall.
How'd you like to look up and see this guy barreling down on you? You know that he's got the strength, he's got the power, and he's got the will to take it to the net. Demko's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
Late goings of this period. Still no score in this one. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Quick shot! Stopped by the goaltender. Makes another stop!
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot.
Breakaway! Oh, I'm not really sure what happened there.
It looks to me like he couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do, and in the interim, he ran out of space.
And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Here's a blast! Misses over the net.
Well, he's certainly going to be frustrated with that one. I mean, you do all the work to get to that space. It's a glory area. You know you got a primetime shooting an opportunity, and you miss the net. You absolutely cannot miss from that spot.
Ahead of steam now towards the front. Denied by Demko. Receives the pass. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this.
Every playoff game, our team store brings you our item of the game. Stay warm and stylish here at the rink with a scarf tonight priced at just $10. Make sure to stop off at any team store here at the arena. Pick up your specially priced item of the game. Our scarf tonight is just $10. Hurry, and supplies are limited.
Put your twos up because the second period's about to go down. Here we go. Period number 2 is now underway. I think these fans are clamoring for the first goal of this one. So we played 20 minutes of this one. Pounder, how do you assess what you've seen so far?
Philadelphia's driving play right now, James, and they're dictating it. The only thing they're not dictating is the scoreboard. This is a scoreless game, but they've held the majority of the shots. They just need to continue on with it, continue with the game plan, and one will go in.
Takes the feed from the left side. So much congestion in front. Works it across to Matthews. Nice stick work to knock the puck loose. Hero's going to play it against the half wall. Right in the slot. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
And that's intercepted by Lacombe. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. And that's taken by the defense. Broken up at center by Drysdale. Along the half wall with the puck. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Oh, he got rocked right into the bench.
On this was purpose, though. You got to be aware of where you are on the ice, especially when you're near your opponent's bench, and now he is on the other side of it. Man, he's got to pick his head up and get out of there.
The Flyers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Rocks him. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Feeds the puck across to Michelli. Dishes it to Carlo. Slides the puck to Watt. Dishes it to Tavares. Puts it on net. Tremendous sacrifice of the body there. And he gives it over to Brink. Avoids the defender. Oh, what a stop.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Gains the zone through the middle. Philadelphia's got the puck against the half wall. Fires one on goal. Scores! The deadlock broken as we finally see the game's first goal. Will it hold up now?
Well, we're in the second half of the game, so it certainly took a while, James, and I don't think you you change your mindset now that you have the lead. You got to continue to attack and try and put in another one.
The Flyers have been pushing and pushing and pushing, and they finally get a goal here in period number 2.
I really like their game, James, and they haven't gotten frustrated, and that's a key element, especially when you're getting a ton of chances and you haven't been able to cash in. But they do execute, they convert, so this should open the game up for them.
There's a shot, and that's broken up. Feeds it over. Great pressure on the offensive end by the Cone. Stopped by the goaltender. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. The Flyers have been the better team, leading in the shot department, and they lead it on the scoreboard. Dvorak's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Bubbles off the blocker.
Wall's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
Demko's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Past the midway mark in this period, 1-0 the score. The Flyers win it in the defensive zone. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Gives them nothing in front. He looks deep to Nylander. The Leafs looking against the half wall. Putting the hard hat on here. What a hit. Oh, just gets a clip on that one.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
The Flyers want to take this lead into the second intermission as they continue to put lots of pucks to the net. Toronto's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. And he slides it quickly to tip it. They put the puck into the offensive end. The Leafs gain possession. Looking for space inside the D zone. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Here in the late goings of the period, the Flyers lead it 1-0. Toronto's won the face-off at center. The Flyers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Feeds it over to Delorier. Quick pass to Peterson. Oh, how do you miss from there?
Well, this is a tough miss, James. I think he might have rushed it or even panicked a little bit. Typically, he's going to put this shot on target, but instead, he misses.
The Flyers will play it from the defensive zone. And he moves it up to Delorier. The Flyers play it along the boards. And he loses control of the puck. The Flyers have it in the offensive end. Denies him! Quick feed to Delorier. Toronto's got control of the puck. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Lawton. Coughs it up at center. Oh, it comes up with nothing on the play. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner.
Just a friendly reminder about tonight's silent auction. All items can be viewed and bid upon at the display near the guest services counter.
Teams are readying themselves at center ice as the third period is about to go. Here we go. Puck is dropped, and now the clock is ticking on the third period here. All right, let's get Cheryl Pounder back into the mix here. 2 periods down, 1 to go. How do you sum up what you've seen?
The Leafs have been back on their heels throughout this entire game. The good part, they got 20 minutes left to play, and it's a close game. They got to find an opportunity to get a shot off, James, and that means generating speed, generating offense, and it'll only start if they can get into the offensive zone. Sanheim's been on it all night, and as you can see here, the grade A chances just piled up, and finally he broke through here, James. He didn't get frustrated. What I loved about it was he continued to get to the right spots. If you're getting good looks, at some point, it's eventually going to go in.
Philadelphia's done a wonderful job putting a lot of pucks on net, and they lead it early in this third period. The Flyers win the draw on their own end. Philadelphia's got the puck at center. Moves it around along the half wall. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Handles the pass. Here's a short pass to Peterson. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. Quick shot. Back-to-back saves there.
Wall's been counted on and relied upon in the big moments of this game to come up with a big save. He almost makes it look easy here, James. You know, sometimes you're not under siege, but you still have to come up huge when the timing is called for. And he does. He comes up big and really gives his team an opportunity.
They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Scrum along the boards. Moves it to Michkov. And he sidesteps the check there. Here's a shot. Scores! And they strike Colbert once again.
There they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. That's a fabulous goal, and let's have a look at it again here. It is all based on the speed, the quickness to get by your opponent, and then to explode towards the net to create the chance that winds up going in.
Philadelphia's got another one here early in this third period, extending the lead to 2.
Yeah, the sticks might get a little bit looser, lighter right now, but they've got to make sure that that doesn't free them from their defensive responsibilities. Listen, a third period is a third period. You know your opponent's going to be urgent, and you have to find a way to close it out.
From point blank, sensational stop by Wall.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Beautiful read in the defensive end by Sanheim. They've got some momentum here. Here's a shot, and there's a blocker stop by Wall. Toronto's looking to break out. Grabbed along the boards by Dvorak. Passes it over. How did he stop that one?
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square.
Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they've worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Philadelphia's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
The Flyers will play it in their own end. And he takes the pass. Shot! Way too much congestion blocks that. Lets it go! And that one's stopped. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Look out, here they come on the attack. Denies him in close.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high danger area.
Passes out front. It's goal!
They used their speed on this counter-attack and gave themselves an odd-man advantage here, James. And what they did was they capitalized. They had multiple looks. They could pass it, they could shoot it. Goaltender couldn't figure it out, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Toronto's going to switch things up between the pipes.
Sometimes it's not necessarily about your performance, but it's about changing it up, resetting, refocusing, and they're going to get him out of there.
Philadelphia is playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Shot! Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Makes the save. Slides it diagonally to Nieto. Moves the puck. Toronto's got it along the wall. Makes his presence known on the ice. Here's a stretch pass to Couturier. The Canucks are up next according to the league's schedule makers, and no love lost between these two sides. Tickets still available. Should be a good one. Philadelphia's laying a pounding on the opposition tonight, generating numerous scoring chances and converting on what feels like almost all of them. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. The Flyers take it across the blue line. Philadelphia's going to play it from the corner. Moves it quickly over to Nystrom. Tries to get the puck to McMahon. With possession along the wall. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Cates.
Philadelphia is finding a way to the right spots at the right time, and this is awareness, knowing exactly where you want to be and reading and anticipating the play perfectly. They've been dominating, shutting it down in the middle of the ice, and get going north.
Gets in front of it. Quick pass to Drysdale. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Fires it. Oh, what a stop by Stolarz.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Dumps it in. The Flyers have it now. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. Toronto's got possession at center. Knocks the puck down with a stick.
Philadelphia's #1 line has been dominant tonight, James. They've been in the offensive zone. They've created a ton of opportunities, and they're a reason why they're in the lead.
That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Looks to get the puck over to Michkov. Dishes it off. Scores! There it is! Travis Konecny connects!
The goaltender's trying to play the game of percentages here. He drops into the butterfly position, making himself as big as he possibly can. But guess what? There's a few inches available up high, and the shooter converts.
The Flyers are going to want to bring this big lead home late in the third. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Quick feed to Nylander. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. Shot, and one last save. And there's the final horn, bringing this one to an end. Well, I'll defer to the doctor of defense here in the broadcast booth, but a shutout performance, top-notch, you'd say?
Oh, it's top-notch. And yeah, you got to give some credit to the defense on this one as well, allowing him to see some pucks. But I thought he made some real nice saves early in the game, and then, of course, just making the ones he had to. He was tracking, he was finding the puck, and he was controlling his rebounds.
Well, hope to see you down the road real soon as we say goodbye here from ringside tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. Good night.